Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where we only have one last thing to do before we actually have to buck down and go after this Reaper identifier friend, foe? I forget the exact terms in which the IFF stands for, but that is the road to the end of the game. Once that starts, all that is left is one loyalty mission and the finale. But for now, I still have one last thing to do before I really need to consider that, and that is help out the Justicar in my group. Help out Samara. Deal with her sister. No, not her sister. I assumed it was her sister. Deal with her daughter. And if I remember correctly now, you have the choice to choose to help out Samara or help out her daughter, and you can recruit her daughter into the crew, I think. But let's take a look and go down to Omega, because is she an Omega? Yeah, I guess she's an Omega. All right. It's been like a couple days since I've been given the quest itself. Also, I got slightly distracted because I was just looking at the screen of my iPad and the reflection of the sunlight, and it looks horribly dirty. I will have to clean it. Let's bring in Samara because we're going to be taking her anyway. And what is her? Very slight? Let's see. Nothing I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade my Incinerate, but it's been a long time since I've leveled up. Miranda can't upgrade anything. Samara cannot upgrade anything. Okay.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat-Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat-Yakshi among the Asari, Aria T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Come on, let me in.
Greetings, sir. I hope you do not mind that I destroyed a whole planet of your people. Yeah, that's the thing about the whole Arrival DLC, is it only really acts as a prologue to Mass Effect 3. It doesn't really act as in like an epilogue to Mass Effect 2. It's more like a prologue to Mass Effect 3. Because nobody seems to react to that mission outside of the DLC. And you'd think that would have some sort of repercussion.
What do you need?
This couch looked comfortable, that's all.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her. I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last
She hasn't tried to kill me.
Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking. Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Fitting. Alright. Where is the apartment? Oh, gee. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, the apartments are, towards the quarantine zone, if I remember correctly, actually. At the very least, they're not in, they're not going to be in her club. But let's take a quick walk around, because it's been a while since I've been to Omega. Oh, for some reason I thought this would be a good way to move around, but I suppose it makes sense that, actually... Nope, okay. I can actually move around through here. Hello, folks. Don't mind us. We're just passing through.
It's late, and the only one around is that screeching prophet and a few forges scratching for food. Suddenly, a shot. Red-hot lifeblood pours from a wound in your back.
Do I need any of these?
This looks interesting.
Also, that is quite the graphic ad. You are about to be murdered. Did you choose the right armor?
Miranda Lawson. I thought that might be you.
Oh,
Ish.
okay.
Long time no see.
You're
Take it you've
you're
met each other
acquainted?
before.
Jacob and I worked a mission with Ish a few years back. He helped us with some information.
One of my finer moments, I'd say.
I take it you've met each
Jacob
other.
and I worked
Oh,
a
One
mission.
of
yep.
my finer moments, I'd say.
Is this gonna be a problem?
I've worked with Ish a few times. He's a coward and a liar, but he's useful enough.
You know, he's standing right in front of us.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
But I don't trust you, so...
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that with your help, we can change Omega.
How would we do
What you mean
that?
We can change Omega.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information
So
involved in
he works in
we could make
important
some ripples
business,
around
and
here.
he knows
That's all
certain
I'm saying.
people.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
Alright.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might be a package and bring those packages to me. Good seeing you again, Miranda.
I'll do that later. Let's focus on the quest at hand. See if I can find these apartments. Maybe it's over here.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
Well, I mean, both of these things can be true. I mean, murder and death by brain
I think
hemorrhage.
she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
No, but I'm on your
Hell,
side.
Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll
I
help
doubt
you
most
however
of
I can.
I doubt most people here care about the other people. At the very least, that they're not going to get anything from.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her.
I can't help but
She
notice
kept
that Morinth
bragging
doesn't
out
even
about
use a
clubs,
fake
and I'm
name,
pretty sure
even
she
though
gave
she's
my
a
daughter
fugitive.
drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Yes, ma'am. It turns out this Asari sexed your daughter until she died from it. There's no easy way to tell you that.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden.
Is she referring specifically to Arya's place or to a different VIP club? Because it doesn't seem like you really need a password to get into the Arya's place. But then again, I'm Commander Shepard, so I'm pretty sure Arya is going to make an exception for myself.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes.
And this is convenient, although I suppose they could have also chose painting.
The way it always be.
But like some means of kind of
I'm sorry, I just
allowing her to preserve Morinth's identity, so that way we could walk into the apartment and be like, "Yep, that's her."
I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
And then immediately walks into the room, knocking things over. Actually, I'm impressed she even had space to become a sculptor. If this was her also working space.
A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Huh. You know, at the same time, I wonder if Morinth actually did care for Neff at some sort of level. Like, because of her own physiology, she cannot actually become intimate, but at the same time, she desires that social bond. Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
The middle entry?
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that.
Okay, I take that back. Maybe Morinth doesn't actually hear about that social bonding experience. Maybe she puts on the act as a means of acquiring attention because she believes that's how people will attract each other. But the actual experience of two people bonding with each other is just a way in so that she could then consume the person and gain
Newest
their
entry.
power.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
So what's our next step?
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So, do you have a plan?
An idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must
She wants me to go there and be the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark.
Let's hope that Morinth also takes that terminology of artistry.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasted.
All right, let's
get
do
over
it.
there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Alright, find the back alley entrance to the VIP section of Afterlife. Alright, I think here's the Afterlife VIP section. Bouncer,
What do you want?
let me in.
Party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music. What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. If someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
So what you're saying is I need to set somebody up to attack me. That way I could use that as an opportunity to freely beat up people. Excellent. Actually, no, that's not going to be happening because we are just there to be hit on and then taken back to their apartment. On the first date?
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Also, I don't remember if she tries to get you to do drugs in this section.
She will be excited, but pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her.
Okay.
You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Nothing gets her in the spirit of killing
Getting her
like
alone and
watching
following
other
her
people
sway.
kill.
That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Alright.
Shepard,
We'll do absolutely no research on any of these things.
and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Alright. Let's go get the ladies. And by that I mean the one
Do
lady.
you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
Expel 10 is a band?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score.
So not just an auditory experience, but a multi-sensory experience.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have
Sorry,
any tickets.
ain't got tickets.
If you score some,
I'm not the ticket for that. Alright, so she also likes Expel 10. Punch him? No.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
Horfton?
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down.
His list of requirements doesn't seem that high.
Sorry, I
But
just don't know what to do. My friend Moirol is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Floret. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could
sounds
Yeah,
dangerous.
she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
And how do you know all
You
of
seem to have a
this?
lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want
All
me
right.
to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Alright.
Do that.
Thank you.
Terminal
Thank you.
eternity.
Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order. Just
Have you
walk
heard
into
of the
sentence.
band Terminal Eternity? Floret is this person.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floyd.
Ah,
I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
alright. It is done. Do I need to do anything else for that?
Thank you so much. I really thought you were...
Lots of money. on
Verton,
display.
hello.
Cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
Not much.
Pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Yeah, if that was enough to take him down, they probably wouldn't have done so well in said alley.
It's hot.
Verf.
I'm here to dance.
Edwin?
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Oh wait, I'm not actually buying the round. I'm convincing them to buy the round
Listen
4.
up, everyone. We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching
Oh,
you.
okay.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Why don't you join me
Some nights I
in the
come here,
shadow
there's
booth?
No one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Because I'm confident and cool.
I like.
Do you?
Just to cars. Travel? Music?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I love Asari music. My music is obscure. I only listen to Earth songs from the 90s and the early 2000s. Have you heard of this band called Smash Mouth?
Curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon.
I don't know
We
if
should go
that sounds
together.
like a good
You
thing.
can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
I'll try anything. Like Hallex?
Alex.
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
How about some
know anything
arts?
about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
It does nothing. I know what I like. I think that's more accurate for a lot of people. Is they know what they like, and that's a very generic thing to state. Instead of like saying, instead of trying to determine like what aspects of specific art you like or you don't like, saying you know what you like avoids that question.
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties.
Now, don't ask any
I've seen
further
prints that are more
questions
powerful
about
than a
him.
Sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you watch the violent ones?
Do you know Vayenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Travel?
Traveled all over the
I don't
galaxy.
remember
It
them,
changes you, doesn't it?
especially space exploration, or do I like the danger?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent.
Like Omega? Like the
Violence is
Omega...
surest expression of power.
Violence is the surest expression. Power for the sake of... Oof.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Consider it done. Alright,
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now?
don't mind me scanning this assault rifle.
You see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
I'm just gonna wander around your apartment if you don't mind. Looking at stuff. Did Seth make that?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did.
Nope.
Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he
Mmm.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill
Dun dun dun. Okay, I guess I have to actually talk to her. Also, is there no bathroom? Or kitchen? Oh, here, there's this small area. Maybe the bathroom is through that exit door.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Safety is a lie.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
I'm not a renegade enough to proceed down the renegade path.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
And if you're not enough of one of the either, you essentially get, controlled? Persuaded by Morinth?
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Dun dun dun.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny.
Okay, the sound has just decided to cut out entirely. I might actually have to worry about fixing this.
Submission? Why do you say that I've killed?
Don't count.
Alright. So it seems as though sound doesn't seem to work in this specific area, so I'm just going to just go on. Let's kill Morinth. Interesting how it gives you two options. Though one of them has gone around killing people for 400 years, the other one has not. Though, actually, I wonder what happens if Morinth lives to see Mass Effect 3. Does she keep killing? Or does she mend her ways? Okay, it looks like Morinth offers nothing for Mass Effect 3, so for that, and also her numerous murders, she'll have to die.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
It is done. And also the sound came back for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why the sound cuts out, for at the very least for my copy. I am. Samara has dealt with the Ardat-Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed, unfortunately, body of Ardat-Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopath tendencies were mitigated. And she got a power and an outfit. Alright, so now almost all the loyalty missions have been done. I'll still have to do one more loyalty mission for Legion after Legion has been recruited.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, well then. Callie, let's see what we got. Shepherd Vas Normandy. I've been digging through the LRA. I just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Ral Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Ral Zora's death will not be in vain. I will complete what he started.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.